You haven't been around here for a while. Like, it's kind of nice getting like just where you're playing in one scheme and just kind of know what you're kind of responsible for out there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's probably going to my third year in this scheme with BA and the guys, and I absolutely love it. So it's definitely good to know a scheme. You get to start to learn where your weaknesses are. You can start to learn what other people are doing, where you can take your shots and chances versus where you have to, kind of settle in and just hold it down, just like the strengths and weaknesses are. You don't have to worry about messing up as much, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just go make plays and play faster.
And what do you think of just the performance of the defensive line as a whole this camp? It seems like Dennis kind of brought up that he's been pleased with what he's seen. And how do you think y'all kind of bounce back from last year?
I think we have even a little bit more juice than last year. I think we all recognize that last year wasn't good enough from a defensive line standpoint. We have a really great group of guys. We all pick each other up and hold each other accountable. So I think our camp's been going really well, and I think we've really harped on bringing that intensity every day and just knowing we got to raise the bar and kind of carry the torch of the team. So, like I said, like guys like Cam and Chase, Carl, Peyton, they all are lead by example. So those are great guys to follow.
How big is this game for you? Just kind of out of that roster. How big is this game for you?
It's big. I think they're all big for a guy like me. You can't just be like a one and done type of guy. I think they're all important. So, I'm definitely looking forward to the opportunity. Just going off last game, I thought I had a strong first game, but I just like to build off that and continue to show that I'm a capable and reliable guy.
Did they call it holding in the film review?
Yeah, they did. But like that's part of the game. You're not always going to get the calls. You can't really bank on that. So, I learned. We fixed it. Just it's fine. It happens. But just keep playing on. I think I was proud of how I bounced back the next series and was able to start building up some plays together. So I was really proud of that. Just I figured played like adversity. You're going to face adversity, and sometimes things aren't going to go your way. So yeah, it definitely was holding.
You had a really good summer last year, but what did you want to do? What did you want to improve on this summer? Or what was high on the list of adding to your repertoire?
Finishing on the edges, on the top of my rushes, and just getting more knockback in the run game. I think a lot of guys in my position, but most importantly me, have this tendency to kind of just knock back, extend, and peek and stand up. And when you do that bad habit, you lose your leverage, and the offensive lineman can start to push you back. But if you get good 3-4 yard knockback every time, it kind of sets yourself up for not having to worry about two-gapping or anything like that. So it's definitely helped me here in camp. I'm definitely looking forward to putting that more on game film.
How has Chase kind of added to that juice you were talking about?
Great. He's been a great addition. He brings a great swagger to us. I think he's a great, really good pass rusher. Dude had a sack in the Super Bowl. Not many people can say that. And he brings a different kind of idea to the way we attacked our pass rushes. So he brings a lot of juice, and he's just a great dude to talk to and be around. He's not a guy who thinks he's too much or better than anyone else. He works just as hard as us, and he fits right in.
Can you elaborate on what you mean by a different idea there?
So, for us, we always thought about shoulder turn and get off. Chase is a little bit, I'd say, different in the sense of he's athletic enough to think, well, if you're always pressing a certain way, tackles will react to that, and so you can use that to counter it. So for me, I like to think I'm just a power guy, so I'm going to set up power. He's like, look, you set this up, but if you fake power one way, he'll overplay you and come underneath. And I've oversimplified that example, but just things like that to try and open up the ideas of the way we attack pass rush. Just giving you another opinion or another angle to look at it.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.